Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to my blind playthrough of the game The Park. This is a blind playthrough, which means I don't know anything about the game, apart from the short description on Steam. It's a little sort of narrative horror story game. As you can see here, there is the option to continue game. All I've done is test the settings on the very first opening scene, but I've not played any further than that. So, let's begin with a new game. Yes. The Park is a narrative experience, best played in a dark room wearing headphones. Check, check. It deals with subject matter that may be disturbing to some players. During the course of play, the Park may manipulate graphics, audio, control settings, and your sanity. This is perfectly normal and should not be any cause for something. I was reading too slowly.
In my heart and mind, I always return to Atlantic Island Park.
Where's Mr. Bear?
I haven't seen Mr. Bear, Callum.
She had really red eyes. She's got really red eyes. Crying. Smoking.
Stay in the car. I'll go and ask information.
Okay. Mr. Bear. Is that what we're going? We're going back to information for Atlantic Island Park to find Mr. Bear. Okay, so it's...
Attention patrons, the park is now closed. Please make your way to the car park at your earliest convenience. Employees prepare the park for shutdown.
Okay. So there's only my car, another car over there, and then a few... Press the left mouse button to interact with objects, and a few vans here. Okay, examine plaque.
Callum was born the day this place opened. This is his favorite place in the world.
Atlantic Island Park, a tribute to the untamed heart of Solomon Island and the people who use their talents to bring the dream of Nathaniel Winter to life. May this park be a place where joy and laughter are gathered and used to infect all of those who follow after. Dedicated this first day of May 1977, James B. Longley. Okay. Oh, sorry. There we go. Right, so I need to ask information. It's over here. And there's a fellow behind the glass.
What?
What?
Hey, Lorraine. Lorraine. Don't blame yourself, Lorraine. People lose things all the time. Take a deep breath. Think about the last place you saw your son's teddy bear. Hey, stop! I think your boy just ran into the park. I'll unlock the gates for you.
Oh, right. So he knew my name. My name is Lorraine. Callum just ran into the park. Why did he do that? Okay. That was a bit weird. He knew exactly what I wanted. He didn't... He knew did I ask him? Can I open doors? I have a shadow. Okay, let's go in. Press right mouse button to shout to Callum. Shouting provides audible and visual clues to guide you. Right.
Callum, where are you going?
This way.
This way. Right. Atlantic Island Park. Did he go up there?
Wait up there for Mommy, Callum.
Over here.
Right.
There's something special about the entrance to an amusement park. A line drawn between the real world and the world
Hold
of
on.
whimsy within.
Is that Callum ahead?
On this side, the apathy of our everyday lives. And on the other, anything we might dare to dream. It's no wonder Callum ran back inside. I wouldn't want to leave either.
Attention employees, the park is now closed. Have a safe journey home.
Okay. 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 What the hell? What? It was light about 1 second ago.
Oh God. The park. What happened here?
What did happen here? What just the big wheel's still moving?
Callum, come back here right now!
Okay. What the hell is going on? Press shift to toggle running, okay.
It's easy to get lost here.
Right, so I've just come in the entrance, then there's Sideshow Alley, the House of Horrors, bumper cars, roller coaster, Ferris wheel, Octatron, and the Tunnel of Tales. Everything seems to be leading towards the Ferris wheel, doesn't it? Or is that kind of, that's where my eyes are being drawn? Maybe we should go down to the, House of Horrors. Although, is that a good place to start? No, knowing my nervous disposition. Then down to the Tunnel of Tales, up to the Octatron, across the bumper cars, then to the roller coaster, and then up to the Ferris wheel. Kind of zigzag our way up there. Yeah, okay. It's so dark, so dark. I can't see anything. I can't see anything. So what's actually happened? Did we dream the earlier sequence that...
You can't catch me.
Oh, there he is.
Come back!
Okay, where is he off to? He's just gone running off down there. Is that the House of Horrors? Look at that face, that's horrible. I don't want to go there. Okay. Okay. So this is the Sideshow area. Sideshow Alley. So this is all kind of... But it's long. It's long been used. This is bizarre. So I think we might be exploring the park at night, and the whole early thing was a bit of a flashback to when our boy ran into here. Well, I can't go that way, can I? It's all chained up. Can I see anything? No. Okay. Okay, so let's go this way. Follow Callum. Okay, so he ran off down there. Whoa. Okay, I'm getting... What's going on? This is horrible. Carrie Killian is Satan's whore. Carrie Killian is Satan's Hall. That's not very nice. Poor Carrie Killian. Okay, let's investigate in here. I think he ran off down there, but...
Come back, Callum.
Come on, Mommy.
I feel like whilst I'm here, I might as well investigate this horrible House of Horrors, even though really the last thing I ever want to do is go inside. Is something going to happen? Nothing. Oh good, I'm kind of glad. Yeah, okay, let's follow Callum. He went off down this way. I think that's what the game wants us to do. This park has long since been used, hasn't it? Okay, what's that there? Examine shoe.
I think this belongs to Callum.
Okay, he's lost his shoe. Examine plaque. What's this little kind of... Is that a squirrel man? Or what, a bear? Oh no, it is a squirrel. Squirrel. A little red light in his eyes. Whoa. Okay, examine
The
plaque.
chipmunk, huh?
That's a chipmunk.
Just a drunk guy in a suit.
Chad the Chipmunk welcomes you to Atlantic Island Park. Chad can be seen in daily ice sculpting shows in the following locations: 11 AM Sideshow Alley, 1 PM the Octotron, 3 PM Park entrance. Chad the Chipmunk worst in class. Chad can't even seem to pass. Chad gets angry, likes to fight. Chad is beaten every night. Chad will have a dead end job. Chad will die a useless slob. It's not very pleasant. Right now. Is that a radio? What can I hear? Okay, I can't interact with that. Kind of glad again. Read handwritten note.
What's this?
Okay, purchase the land on Solomon Island for a pittance. I might add, whatever old Archie Henderson did to the locals, just a mention of his name, and people slamming doors and locking shutters from the moment I arrived on the island. My lawyers had arranged everything in advance, but the realtor still had to come and deliver the keys to me personally. He took it upon himself to offer me another warning. I don't know what you're planning to do with this land, Mr. Winter, but the soil here is bitter with a curse carried from the old country. Old man Henderson. He did terrible dark things. The land remembers, sir. I dismissed him shortly afterwards, mostly amused by his pathetic attempts at warning me off. I have a great vision for this place, and the will to see that vision through to the very end. Atlantic Island Park. The name is perfect, and I can't imagine it being anything else. This is the start of something amazing. Is that weird voice coming from Chad the Chipmunk? Like a broken recording? I'm not sure. Okay, let's continue. What was that horrible laughter?
Where are you?
That wasn't very nice, was it? Atlantic Island Park? Okay, so I think we're being drawn into the... Oh,
Callum, stay where you are.
is he on one of those boats? Okay. I think we're naturally being drawn onto this boat, aren't we? Ride the Swan. Ride the White Swan. There we go. Was this the Tunnel of Tales? That was what it was called, wasn't it? Tunnel of Tales? Cripes, what the hell's gonna happen in here? I don't know why I play games like this. I spend the entire time trembling. Right.
Near a great forest there lived a poor woodcutter, his wife and his 2 children. A boy named Hansel and a girl named Gretel. They were very poor and had very little to bite or sup. What will become of us? The woodcutter asked his wife one night. I tell you what, husband, we will take the children into the thickest part of the forest tomorrow and
what?
abandon them there. No, my wife, I cannot do that, said the man. Then we will all 4 starve, you fool. Hansel and Gretel overheard their parents talking, and Gretel began to weep. Do not fret, Gretel, Hansel said. He crept out of the hut and gathered white stones from the ground.
I have quite a restricted view. I can't see very far to my right or left or behind, which is horrible and disconcerting.
The next morning, the woodcutter leads the children into the forest. Before they leave, their mother gives them a slice of bread and warns them that they will get no more food that day.
What the hell is that?
Clever Hansel leaves a trail
That's Chad
of
the
white
Chipmunk.
stones behind them as they pass into the woods. When their father leaves them,
What's he doing there?
the children wait a while, then follow the trail back to their parents' house.
That's really weird. It's really weird. Okay.
After receiving a thorough scolding from their parents for getting lost in the woods, the children are sent to bed without any supper. Hansel tried to sneak out and collect more white stones, but found that the door was locked. Tomorrow I will take them into the woods myself, the wife told the woodcutter. In the morning, their mother gave them a slice of bread and led them deep into the forest once again.
What?
Hansel broke his bread into pieces and left a trail of breadcrumbs to lead them safely home. But hungry-eyed birds snatched up the breadcrumbs and his trail was destroyed. Abandoned by their parents and unable to find the trail home, the children wandered in the forest for 3 days.
Okay.
The children stumbled into a clearing with an exceedingly strange house. Its walls were made of gingerbread, and its windows were panes of clear sugar. Hansel, desperately hungry, ran forward and began to nibble on the walls.
This is so bizarre. I can't see anything. Aha! Here she is,
Little mouse,
the star of the show.
nibbling at my house. An old woman emerged from the house, sniffing the air and peering around with cloudy eyes. Oh, you dear children, who brought you here? Just come in and stay with me. No harm will come to you. But Hansel and Gretel stayed back, for the old woman reminded them of their cruel mother. Come, children, don't be afraid. I have something for you. The old woman offered them 2 enormous lollipops. The children took them and began to eat. You see, nothing to fear here. Come inside, the old woman urged, and the children, still licking their sweets, followed.
Whoa, what?
Once inside the house, the old woman changed. She stuffed Hansel into a cage and put Gretel to work, sweeping and cleaning her hut.
Her gingerbread hut.
Your brother will make a good mouthful, the old witch told Gretel. Once he is fattened up, I shall feast upon him.
It's not very nice.
Time passed, and poor Hansel refused to eat, fearing the day that the witch would eat him. The witch, for her part, grew impatient. Today I will cook and eat your brother, Gretel. Climb inside and light the oven. But Gretel pretended not to understand. I do not know how. Where is the opening? Fool, the old witch said. The opening is here. And she moved to show Gretel. Seizing her courage, brave Gretel gave the witch a shove, and the old crone tumbled forward into the oven. Gretel slid a large iron bolt over the door to the oven. Gretel freed her brother Hansel, and together they lit a fire beneath the oven.
It's crazy,
And
really,
though
isn't
she
it?
screamed and begged, the children sat by the oven until her screams had stilled, and the witch was cooked.
Yeah, that's pretty
And
grim.
then, because even children can't survive on sweets, they divided up the body of the old witch and ate her.
What? I'm pretty sure that's a different ending to the usual. That was quite haunting. What the hell? Okay. The swan just looked at me with quite a bloody face. And Chad the Chipmunk, was he in there on purpose? Or was he following me? Okay, that was really, really weird. Everything's back to normal. I didn't like that at all. So what was the point of that?
Callum! Hansel and Gretel. I used to read it to Callum when the electricity was shut off. Those poor children. The whole world against them. The forest, the birds, the old witch, even their own parents. I used to imagine that Callum and I were the kids in that story. Not mother and son, but brother and sister, hand in hand against the unkind world. We were always hungry, looking for our own house made of candy, looking for the sweetness that could take the pain away. Hunger leads people to desperate, terrible places where the tree branches reach like claws.
Yeah, I'm getting a distinct feeling that something's happened to Callum, and that poor old Lorraine is revisiting
Callum? Where'd you go?
something horrible. This park has obviously not been used for ages. What is the significance of Hansel and Gretel? I suppose it's parents with children trying to get rid of their children or losing their children. Okay.
Another accident. This place.
Park maintenance. What's this? Is this blood on the floor? Another accident. Oh god. Oh, what? Turn this news off. Despite the constant interruptions to work, Atlantic Park Island will be opening on time. The governor is booked to cut the ribbon, so the only real question is whether we will have any customers. I'm not truly worried. The customers will come out of simple curiosity. I deduced what was needed from the banned writings of Archie Henderson. It's astonishing to think that a resonance of positive emotions can be used to fuel such a process. Henderson himself chose to use negative, and that caused some of the taint that still lingers in this place. I will not make his mistakes. Very soon I will know if this has all been for nothing. That's Mr. Teddy there. Is that blood all over the... Really horrible. Can I get to Mr. Teddy? Why is Mr. Teddy in the driving seat? I don't know. So did the park ever open? Or did it just fall into neglect because nobody came?
Stay where you are!
Oh. Oh! What on earth? Callum, are you around? Is that weird recording again? Yeah, so did the park ever actually open to visitors, or was it just so disliked by the locals because of a supposed curse that we're just seeing, wow, look at the ride still going. I guess it did open because there was a guy in the front desk, and maybe it's just been closed down because of something which happened here. Okay. This is the Octotron, isn't it? Is this what we're being led to next? I tell you what, I think we shall leave this video here and come back in the next one. Staring down at the Octotron. Is that kind of devil head on top of the ride? Okay, see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.